Welcome back to Jacobism, lovely people. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to get out of a rut and build some positive momentum in your life. I have often at times felt like I was in a bit of a rut and didn't really know how to get out of it. However, I found the cheat code, and that is what I'm going to share with you today. It begins with your mindset, then I'm going to share with you some practical advice, and then how to maintain it forever. Let's do this, people. So in this first point, I'm going to share with you the mindset that is necessary in order to get out of a rut and build that positive momentum. First off, you got to really want it. If you don't, you will not abstain or engage in whatever behaviors you wish to be doing differently, and therefore won't have the logic or rationale behind it. If you want to lose weight, then the sight of your jiggly belly should not only disgust you, but anger you. If you wish to wake up early and get on your shit, then you should feel unbearable shame when you rock out of bed at whatever time and write the day off. Whatever it is, you will be sick and had enough of the way things are. So now that's out of the way, you will need to understand the principles of the mindset that will ensure ongoing, lasting success. First off, discipline, not motivation, will ensure the consistent progression forward. If you rely on motivation to do the things that you need doing, it will not last. Motivation is an emotion and is fickle. Discipline, however, is the obedience towards a set of codes or rules that you enforce on yourself. It also means, as we all know, doing things that we don't always want to do. Discipline is a mental muscle that eventually gets easier to exercise. Lastly on this, do not fall ill to the trap of motivation. In the early stages of building positive momentum, when the ball first starts rolling, you will take pride in yourself for taking action. However, after a maximum of 3 months, the novelty of the project you have enrolled yourself on will wear off. It will start off good, but will eventually drop off a cliff. This is when you better hope that discipline kicks in. The next fundamental principle is having a clear routine. If, for example, you say to yourself, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week, but are not clear about when that is and in relation to the other daily tasks, you are susceptible to being hijacked by your inner animal, your inner monkey, and ultimately not going. When you don't have to think about what you have to do, but simply look at a list, you will, quite robotically, pack your bag for the gym, sit down to work, or whatever it is. Don't rely on you remembering everything that you need to do, otherwise your brain will feel cluttered, you will feel overwhelmed, and you will likely sabotage doing the things that you need to do. If you need some guidance on this, check out my to-do list video. Our last fundamental principle is realizing that life is hard and is about suffering. Whether you are in a rut or your positive momentum is moving at 100 miles per hour, you will realize that life is hard. It's hard to go to the gym consistently for years on end. It's hard to get your business up and running whilst having to stomach many a shit sandwich. It is hard to show up for yourself every single day with a brave face and a smiley demeanor. And I've got a spoiler alert for you. Life should not and will not ever feel any easier. You have to be consistently challenging yourself. Otherwise, in a relative sense, you will just fall back into another rut. Therefore, one must go towards the hard and difficult things in life with immediate effect. Your pussyfooting around the things that need doing is only buying you time. And now in this second point, I'm going to share with you some practical advice as to how to get that ball rolling. There was one drug that Nancy was wrong about and that you should just say yes to. It's not Xanax, it's the gym, baby, the best motherfucking gateway drug out there. My views regarding the gym being one of the best things that you can do for yourself warrants a video in and of itself. But for the sake of this video, it is the best tool for building positive momentum. Number 1, if you live in the UK and can't afford a pure gym membership, you are either unfathomably poor, which I'm sorry about, or you need to sacrifice a Friday of boozing. Furthermore, it isn't weather or people or anything dependent. Unless you have a date with Sofia Vergara or have been recently diagnosed with stage 4 cancer with a week to live, there is no reason you can't go to the gym. Number 2, you will build discipline. Remember that thing that I was talking about earlier that will ensure your lasting success? Yes? Yeah. Well, it's one of the better types of discipline to build because you could be sore or hungry or your gym is filled with strange Jewish men, but you go anyway and you will be proud of yourself for doing so. Number 3, there are innumerable biochemical benefits. Number 1, you will reduce cortisol and feel less stressed. Number 2, despite depleting your energy stores, you will likely find that you have more energy. Number 3, it will increase your nocturnal melatonin levels, helping you sleep better and overall improving your general health. And the list goes on. My next practical tip for building momentum is diet and lifestyle habits. If your diet is made up of processed foods consisting of unhealthy fats and too much carbohydrates, it should be no surprise if you feel like a fucking sloth. If your lifestyle habits resemble those of Paul Gascoigne in the 2000s, then you do not need to be Sherlock Holmes to figure out where you are going wrong. Whatever you put in your body, whether that is McDonald's, alcohol or smoke, if it is shit in quality, that is how you will feel. You are what you drink, smoke and inject. Sorry. And so, if you are in a rut, sort your diet out and remove or drastically reduce the bad stuff within it. It might take a few weeks of consistently eating a protein-rich, healthy fat-filled and low-carb diet to begin to feel better, but so long as you are eating whole foods and your micro and macronutrients are well balanced, it won't take long to feel better. In this third and last point, we're going to address how to maintain this positive momentum further. First off, the fat get fed and the meek go hungry. Wealth begets more wealth. Once you start getting a little success in one area, the rest will follow, so long as you enact the guiding principles from earlier in whatever new domains you wish to conquer. Just make sure that you constantly strive to keep the ball rolling. It doesn't necessarily have to roll any faster, but so long as you are making a concerted effort towards trying to make it. If you get some decent momentum going, much like what I said earlier, you will realize that life is hard. It is about struggling and putting up with shit and continuing in spite of it. It comes down to that famous adage, how much can you endure? And now, lovely people, it is time to end. I hope that today's video has given you some useful pointers and tips in how to get out of a rut and build some positive momentum. Thank you all for watching. I wish you the best on your journeys. And if you want to be one of the unfortunate few who subscribed before I got cancelled, then you know what to do.